Okay, we should be live. Just gonna double check. We're going for our rapid PB, guys. We hit 1974 yesterday. I played a couple games this morning. We lost 2 points, although we did, balance out the amount of games that we won and lost. But you know how it goes. Sometimes you get a higher or lower rated opponent. If I'm honest, we played really badly. We got very lucky to win the last game to get back to the chance of getting our PB. But you live and learn, and hopefully we will win, so we don't get any more chance to learn. But if we lose, we will take it in our stride and obviously try to learn from our mistakes, checking our reviews. And actually, now you said that, I need to actually review one of my games, especially maybe this last game. Can't remember what one it was. Bear with me. Okay, no, it wasn't this one. That one was fine. But we will check the other one. One sec, guys. I'm just making sure that all is good in my stream, and I think we're all rosy. Okay, and we just need to review. Hey, Jacqueline. Thank you for being here. Okay, it wasn't this game either. Sorry, guys. We will start a game. I really need to find out what move I need to play in one of these variations. Okay, so it was my first game. Here we go to analysis, and we hop in here. What's their move? Queen takes d8. I then take. They then castle. Bishop d7. They then probably hop here, exploiting the pin. Maybe. What is their best move? e6. He wants me to get out of this pin. Get the full Karoo. Okay, and I think another normal natural move is, don't they come in here? Is it just still the same forking ideas? Okay, so they have to deal with this problem. So I need to play forward, which is kind of crazy. So after here, am I just losing? No, it's still not too bad. Now I'm losing. Wait. Why can I take? Oh, I'm so bad. How did I see I could just take? No wonder why I lost. I'm just so bad at chess. Okay, guys. Just talking to myself about how about how much of a slacker I am. Guys, I need to bring up my stream somewhere. I wonder if I can. Oh, sorry for any double thing there. Just realize I don't have any kind of alerts on my screen. I'm a bit of a Twitch noob. I normally just streamed on YouTube, but I'm trying to become multifaceted. Bear with me. I'm just going to try and change this setup quick. How do I minimize my OBS slightly? Minimize you there. Because I probably should have my stream up, right? Sure, that's what the pros do. They can see their stream. Okay, let's play a game of chess. That is something that, well, I'm not a pro at either, if I'm honest. Not a pro streamer, not a pro chess player. Not even a pro mycologist, unfortunately. Not a pro forager, not a pro poet. But we do know it, so at least we are not. Wow, we get white for our PB. Wish me luck if you're inside. and if not, bear witness to the blunders. We get a Scotch Gambit. Will he oblige? Will he entice? Will we try and defend? Will we offer on? Will he take? He takes a huge mistake. Wow. Some people resign straight after this. Think we might have it here, guys. This is technically still even. Some people resign. We place here. We take. He castles, defending the pawn. And we have to take here because of otherwise, once we move our bishop. So it isn't like a free... hopefully we get the line. I don't really want him to resign. We want to play on, of course. This is possibly the worst move. He was scared of like a fried liver attack. You kind of debate. Obviously, he took the pawn. That pawn was essentially poisoned. Come here, it's obviously just a free piece. Yeah, I'm not sure what that does in the whole grand scheme of things. And he does resign. GG. I wonder if that was a mistake by me. So we just got our PB, guys. 1979. Played the Scotch Gambit. As you can see, people resign. So what he was meant to do is play here. We take. He castles. And he takes here. Oh, wait. No, wait. Yes. I have to take here, sorry. That way, if he takes my bishop, I then get this pawn back, which I think is the best thing to do. Because of, I have to take here because of, let's say that I take, obviously I could take this and it'll go like that. But if I try to save, I can't save my bishop because he would take, oh no, I can. What is it? Is there some sort of weird line? Okay. My brother from Pakistan gave me my PB, 1979. Let's go, baby. All right. We don't normally stream this early, guys, but we just thought we would try it out, seeing that we had the time to do so. Okay, let's play a Pierce, which is a hyper modern opening. It's I kind of used to play it a lot on the road to 15, 16, even 1700. Then I started learning Caro-Kann a few weeks ago. Played it quite a lot. Still not great at it, but we did have some relative success. I would definitely play it more. I still play it if you watch my streams. But Pierce, you kind of generally get these crazy games, right? Do I want to come back? I'm going to drop back, I think. Takes. Yeah, let's drop back. Normally I drop back to here and go on this V and chair, but I'm actually going to try and come here. And this is mainly just to evoke some weaknesses and yeah. Okay, I'm going to play C5. These pawn pushes are very common in these sort of King's Indians and whatnot. Okay, let's develop the knight. Again, we normally bring the knight to here, but I bring my bishop all the way back. But hey, if you play always play the same stuff, you're never going to learn, right? So, now I'm going to play here just so he doesn't gain the tempo. Takes. I guess he can still gain the tempo here, right? How do I go about this? Hop in, takes, double that pawn. Is that good for me? Go here. Go here. Okay, let's try. Maybe this pawn becomes under attack at the end. Normally try to save my bishop as well. The time situation's getting on a little bit. Okay, let's just let him trade off the bishops, that's fine. Takes. Okay, let's develop. Try and get my bishop in the game. Hmm. Let's go here. Need to be careful with my knight. If it moves like here, I need to be careful because it is trapped. I can always push this to open it. I'm hoping if he pushes, I can take. See, we take with check. We'll double our pawns, but not the worst thing in the world. Okay, so he's trying to go for this pin. So let's play here to stop this, because this pawn wouldn't be able to take. Also, it will nullify his light square bishop a bit. And maybe we can start kind of trying to break through the center. Okay, so takes. They don't have that many squares. The queen does evoke a weakness though. Maybe I'll go here. Yeah, I think I need to go here. Try and open this diagonal. If they push here. Maybe I'll come forward. Will that get me trapped? Maybe. Okay, now I should be able to play this, right? Can he sack? No, he can't, can he? Let's go here. Or maybe he will be able to sack. When he comes here, I didn't realize that. He's gonna have to drop back to here. And then here I push on. Here, there, that doesn't look too comfortable. Okay, he didn't stay on the diagonal, which is good. Okay. Now I'm thinking come here. To stop the sack. He's held on me on time. Activate my queen. Surely that's got to be good, right? We got Bet inside. Everyone inside. Thank you so much for supporting if you are about, and I hope you're enjoying. This move could be problematic, right? Here, take, he then takes. We can hit him with a check. He sacks there. Um, it's too slow, right? He wins back my queen. He wins back the knight. You know, this is very troublesome. This is very problematic. Maybe I need to just trade the queens. Give up a pawn. No, wait, I can just come here. Why didn't I see that before? So bad. Maybe this move can be a bit problematic. Backwards knight move, so hard to see. I spent so much time there. Don't like my position though, guys. I was here, do I just drop back? Surely I can't take it. Well. Okay, now I'm just gonna play here, nice and quick. Cause at least I'll be threatening to this light square bishop. Pre-move that, just because of time's sake. Time's getting a bit troublesome. Need to be careful when I push this, when he moves. If the knight moves, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna take this way, right? Because it opens up my light square bishop. And the file for the queen. So my rook can kind of slide over. Yeah, it blocks my piece out of the game completely. Just gotta move kind of quickly. Have this check. Should have played that first, maybe. Now if he goes here, kind of have nothing go away. Why? Let's hit him with that. Takes. Let's just go here. Obviously shift, put pressure on him. Need to get rid of this pawn somehow. Okay, let's take that off. Here, there's going to be huge troubles with this light square's weaknesses. Okay, you can't come there actually. Maybe I should have just gone here. Okay, let's go here. Oh my gosh, how didn't I see that checkmate with the pawn? Oh my god. Had to bring this over. Then that would have been mate as well. Okay, that was just a poor game. Rook d2. Interfering. Wow. Rook to the 7th. Principal moved. Damn. Well played by my opponent. Alright, GG's, GG's, GG's. Oh, they looks like they're on their PB. I think I just gave them their PB. Oh no, their highest ratings. 30,000 games. Holy moly. No wonder why they're just better. They're just better. Okay, let's give this a review. Probably should review it from my own way side, right? Because then I get the cheating. Like I said, guys, it always is exciting stuff when you play a Pierce against someone who didn't even opposite side castle. It is the best move to just take. Try to confuse the sitch, although we're not completely losing. It wants this sacrifice. I was thinking about this. But why? It should open up this diagonal. Oh no, you grab this pawn. And if they grab here, we can grab this pawn. Poor understanding, break down that pawn chain, man. Okay, let's go back. We're still doing good here though, right? This was a great move. This wasn't. Crazy. Just overextend, weaken my king. Really wants this push. So even if we go here, we don't have this anymore. We're so winning here. Oh, the bishop lays loose at the end. So here they have to sack. Wow. Yo, this engine chess is crazy, right? Alright, we're in check there. So that isn't too difficult. You get this endgame and you just up a pawn. You could argue a better structure as well. Okay, that was crazy. We actually played kind of well though. We kind of played well. We just didn't understand this push here. This love closing in. We didn't need to close in. Right, once that. Just opening up the file. Doubling our pawns. Very difficult to understand exactly where we went wrong. But except from that one line where you break down the chain of four, could have maybe found that. I ended up spending a lot of time on that backwards pawn move. I played this move too quickly after h6, thinking that I need to threaten it away. Okay, we will play the piece one more and give it another go. If not, we're going to go back to the Caro-Kann to try and get to 2000s. We thought we would just spam the PS today. It's castle. Okay. Let's break down the pawn chain, expecting this maybe. Okay. Better than that. Go here. Do I want to centralize my home? Guess you could walk into this pin a bit later. Okay, let's go here, stop this. Okay, let's centralize our rook. Here we play this. Okay, let's push this. I don't want to. No home for that diagonal. Might be able to kick the kind of knight out as well eventually. I could do that now, right? Do I just play here? Okay, he pushes, I take. Okay, let's try. I think this would be an overextension. I have so many pieces aiming at it. Even though he will have some. Okay, he's just going to reroute and attack my queen. Okay, let's kick him away. We're doing the same problem that we done last time, but hoping it'll be alright this time. Okay. Okay, let's go forward and go for here. Once again, this can't be right, can it? Go here, here. So obviously got this outpost. Okay, let's go here. Expecting this. Oh, I'm so bad. Take and take. Okay, that is bad. Let's go here. Okay, let's just go play faster. It's not good. This is already GG's. Wait, we can do this little trick, right? We lose 2 pieces. Nothing, is there? It's all just a bit too late. Take. Not good. Not good. You just need to do that, and he's safe now. Maybe we need to push this. Here. Poor understanding by me, man. Tilting a bit. We are tilting. This is hanging. He obviously has to take. Just down 2 pawns and got a worse structure. Have to trade this knight. This is how you learn, though. This is how you learn. What is he threatening? This is gotta be good for me, right? Hmm. Let's go here. Is this a problem? Hmm. Just cannot create any sort of threats at the moment. Red Scorpion slowly poisoning me. Getting done slowly and slowly. Okay, at least the king's slightly weakened. Um, there's nothing, is there? Let's go here. Here, threaten this. Guess he can come here, right? Here. Threaten this. Check, check. Guess he can come here. Bishop's loose at the moment. No way to get to it as of now. Probably best move to try this, but I can give him a check. He goes here. I get this check. He just blocks. Might create some sort of problems though. Be somewhat more active. Oh, he's also got this now because he's not quite. He could have played here. Let's go here. Threatening the bishop. Crap, he's got this. I know you don't. He moves, this would be double check as well. Oh no, well, not there because it'd cover. Let's go check. Damn, chess is hard. Chess is hard. Damn, chess is hard. I mean, this is under attack, right? I guess he can come here. What would I play then? Maybe here? Yeah, he just needs to find this, I think. Maybe I play for here. Very quickly. This looks super dangerous, but I can take a check. Catching up on time though, he's spending a lot of time. It's obviously completely winning. Could even come here because it takes. And then I can do some sort of minuscule of hope. He's obviously still got plenty of time. 2 minutes is way more than enough time to figure this out. Especially with my 1:30 to think on. But we're just going to try and move quick. We've got an easy plan. Because he can come in and defend. Hit him with a check. And take. Pressure the queen. Hope for the best. Hope for the best. Try create some of our own luck. This would also be, if he comes here, we'd have this. Bishop is still in play, right? So we hit him with his check. This looks good, right? Pin the knight. Threatening this. He just needs to come here, I think. Oh my gosh, I just missed that. Let's go here. How the hell did I just miss that? Backwards bishop move, man. Oh, I'm so bad. Just like this. I was nearly mate. Crap. I can come here, right? To stop the mate. Obviously, that ain't ideal. So we check. Oh, I'm just cooked, and I didn't see it. No way we're gonna get a draw, surely not. Just needs to play there. Wow, checkmate. GG's to my opponent. We're not even going to review that. Let's just get straight into the next one. We went very wrong out of just in that middle game in general. Okay, so we get some sort of Alapin. Okay, let's defend our pawn. Could have maybe pushed on. We need to get a double attack on this actually. Not that too much would have changed. Defend the pawn. Push, push, push. Let's develop the bishop. Get to castle. Play here and here. Get my rook into the game. Okay, let's push on. Okay, well, so he's winning a pawn already. So he's got a knight. He gets it. Damn. What is going on, man? Okay. So we've got to try and keep queens on the board, right? Takes a check. Okay. Just going to play with some crappy structure. Hmm. How am I getting outplayed like this, man? Guess I can come here, right? Take 6. So passive, though. Okay, take. I can win this pawn. That pawn. Take. No, but if I move, he can take this. Oh, it's a joke. Okay, let's try this. Pardon me. Pardon me. Hi, brother. Have a great day. Thank you so much, Raj. Okay, take. Let's just take that. At least we get a beautiful outpost. Even we're going to lose a pawn. Potentially double he's. Maybe get some sort of perpetual going on. So take. Hmm. Down 2 pawns again, not even just 1 pawn. I mean, the bishop's doing nothing. We don't even get this pawn. Just like super depressing. Okay, so let's take. and then go here. Doesn't have access to this square. And then let's just try and play something like this. Goes here. Maybe run. Don't really want to take this without he's getting some compensation. He's getting the pawn. At the moment he's doing nothing. Maybe I will live to regret not opening up, doubling some pawns in the endgame. But hey. Let's go here. What am I missing? Goes here, he takes. Take. And he can't take. Okay, he's here, he takes. Nothing I can do, man. There's literally nothing I can do. Fucking takes a check anyway if he comes this way. If I push up, then he would have this pinning me. Oh, it's so bad. Okay, let's just take. Let's go here. He's trying to activate. Okay, let's push. What's going on here? If I go here, he goes check, I'll go there. That's mate. I guess I can block. Hmm. I can just take down, yeah. Step up. Okay, we can go the pawn. Now I can take this, right? Guess I could take it with my queen. Still completely losing, but maybe, just maybe. Check on me. Oh, he's gonna. No, no, he can't grab the shit, can he? Oh no, I can't grab it. Do I go here, check, and come here, and he goes check? Let's go here. Take. He goes there. Here. He goes there. Go here. Wait. Take. He pushes. If he pushes, I can take. Oh no, yeah, no, I can't. He's definitely winning, but it's not so. It's not as easy as it once was. Threatening to win this and win the game. Yeah, we just won the game. Yo, no way. Obviously, we got time factor still. We can just push that. Let's fucking go. Never give up, man. Holy shit. How the hell did we win that? Oh my god. Must have been mate in 4. -6. Had a mate in 4 at one point. Holy guacamole, mate. Yeah, wherever it goes, just bring it in. Oh my god, guys. That was intense, yo. Oh, thank you, thank you, everyone inside. That was crazy, yo. I can't believe we won that. I mean, here it's actually a draw, just anyway. He had to come off the diagonal, I guess. Yeah, he had to come off the the check-in. Come off this, already stayed on the light squares to go onto the dark squares and off the H file. Holy moly, guys. Having an early spoonful of honey for that treat. Holy moly, guacamole. What did we play? Oh yeah, we just lost the pawn straight away. Alapim. We got outplayed. Big time. What did we miss here? D5. I was thinking this. Kind of wanted to keep on the dark squares, but I thought this was the best move. Knight takes E5. And if they take, you win the pawn. Or you could trade into the endgame, which would obviously be worse considering he's done pawn. But after this, you take, right? Yeah, you just completely demour. Where's his king going? So I had to find this. Had to find this. I was actually winning out of the opening. Alright. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay, I'm gonna play a Caro. Let's play defend the pawn. Sometimes I like swinging here. Let's go here. If he pushes, bring it back. Okay, so we stopped that idea. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, probably wants to trade queens with white, which is kind of weird. It still doesn't trap us though, does it? Okay, you get a massive space advantage, but okay. Go here. We don't mind stepping up though, mate. We're in the end game. Okay, let's take the semi-open file. Maybe get something like this going on. Stop his bishop from rerouting so easily. Just had my ideas anyway, guys. Anyone? Now we try and force that situation. Back rank stops the disconnect of his pawns, or he can come here and stay at nothing. Of course, either is good. And if I push, is he gonna push like this? If we then push, that's still good, right? It's kind of a typical plan in the Caro. Okay, if I go here, he takes. Okay, we have to play it. Pretty sure. Isolates his pawn in the center, stops his knight from being able to get onto one of these more advanced squares. Wow. So now we push. So he has to come here, just disconnect his. I might even push on. Oh my gosh, he just trapped his bishop. How's he doing? That is crazy blunder. Yeah, my knight hasn't got a happy home. That's a much more happy home. Has he got any kind of easy way to attack this? So I'd much rather go here. Okay, maybe we just start Operation Reroute. Yeah, I guess my knight can cover the pawn momentarily if I needed it to as well. Okay, yeah, we're in no rush. We're gonna have to move this knight for sure, so we might as well start. Because, guess we could come here. But yeah, okay, so that just stops. Oh my gosh, did I just miss a free pawn? Oh no, it wouldn't have been a free pawn, because he would have blocked me. There's a famous game from Bobby Fischer where he done exactly that. Oh wait, that's a petit pois. Mwah! He was at mwah, petit pois, but it ain't a free pea. It's far from a garden pea. That is a garden snail, mate, about to eat all them lovely flowers and vegetables that you're growing. Okay, let's start waffling nonsense and Operation Reroute. Operation Reroute. Try to get one of these knights off. Knight off. Sicilian knight off. That's what Asmoda plays. Trades are going to favour us, right? Now we've got a simple plan of piling up on this pawn because he can't defend. Could even just come here now, right? Trade, he probably wants to trade though. Let's get ready to go back. Really wasn't the best square. We can have this, but we don't mind trading. Just don't want to give the bishop up before I get this off. Okay. I mean, all the things are on dark squares, which could obviously do good. This is like a one pawn now, right? Or he's going to give me a passer. And then I can get a outpost for my bishop super close to the ting. Okay, so he found a way to defend it, which is fine. Let's just bring this to outpost. And we can start slowly chopping off the board via our king. If he wants to take, we just obviously, we can actually take the check. Oh, what am I doing? I just fucked up. Oh my god, what an idiot. And let's go here. What an idiot. How the hell did I just do that? Go here. Should be able to win this pawn now though. Okay, just locked him in. Here. Checkmate. Let's go, baby. GG's in the chat. One way from a thing. I can't believe I've done that. I thought I tried to be too clever. This was a great move though. Obviously you couldn't step forward. Yeah. That was rushing, man. I've got so much time on the board. What is this event? 3-0 Thursday. Okay, let's take a drink. Thanks, Shah. Big up yourself for joining in. Sorry I was locking in. No one's really been in my chat as of late, so I haven't really been checking too much. Appreciate. I need to turn my alerts on and stuff like that on Twitch. I don't really know how to do it. Okay, my laptop is up. The site is muted. Thanks for coming through though on Twitch. We should be an affiliate like real soon. Maybe one more day. We need yeah, I think we just need one more stream with our average viewers up. Because yesterday we hit 25 followers. Thanks for the couple followers if you're inside or if you ever watch the stream in the future for following yesterday. And I'm sorry if I didn't give any announcements or whatever, as I'm a Twitch noob. And this will be the highest person we beat in Rapid. That's outside of a tournament, I think. Okay, so he plays this line that I don't really like, if I'm honest. Wow, that don't look great though, does it? Pushing your F pawn. Ben Feingold. Ben Finnegold would be going mad. Grandmaster. Never push your F pawn. Okay, let's just castle maybe. Develop. Yeah, let's get a lockdown on this square. Takes. He really wants this. Okay, let's just castle. Yo. Okay, let's take now. Didn't want to trade queens. He obviously didn't want to trade queens either. If I get to here. Okay, let's just open up some safety for our bishop. Yeah. Okay, let's go here. Don't mind if he wants to kick my knight away. Maybe I should have moved my queen here. We are all a little bit crammed in though. A little bit crammed in. Just to open up some space. Maybe he pins my knight. Wow. Take. Wait, take. Yeah, I'm sacking. Yeah. Let's open up this centre, baby. I mean, king's in the centre. Knight's pinned. Don't get that. I go here, he has to take. Yeah, this looks good. Otherwise, if you don't take, then we're about to win back our piece. Go here, threatening this. Can't move. If he moves away, gets our other rook in the game. Can always come here. Yo. Okay. Let's take. Now he might be able to run through it, actually. Still not going to be so easy for him, though. So I need to be careful about my back rank, for sure. Wait. Is this tactics? Here and then there. Oh no, he's back. He covers it there. But at least I get some sort of scope into the game. See, I can't go here because of the rook can now take. I won't be pinning, but I just drop back. I should have played that originally. Oh no, my rook was in the way. Yeah, he just needs to find that. Wait, I can come here though. Here, I come here. Not so simple. Not so simple, guys. It's not so simple. Definitely survived the worst of it. If I was Witty Alien, I would have done it, man. Oh my gosh, that still isn't mate, is it? Let's go here. Damn. No way, he done me. Fuck. Fuck, man. Sack, he goes there. Here. Can't even grab this because of this at the end. So unlucky. Be careful because this bishop's gonna have discoveries on it. I mean, I've got 3 pawns for the piece, so it's not like I'm completely lost, but my practical chances with the less time, it's not looking good. Well, I'll find. There's nothing I can do, right? It's actually mate. Holy damn, man. Okay, let's go here. I have to stop that because even if I threaten it, you can just do the same thing again. It'd be mate. Could just pull back. Or even just offer the trade. Probably the smartest thing to do. No, you can't because of my bishop. Okay, we get another pawn. So we're down 2 pieces now. Obviously not ideal. Oh no, wait, he's nearly trapped. Oh, he is trapped, furthermore. Wow, we trapped the knight. Okay. So here he takes... Take this pawn, or do we get the pass pawn? This pawn attacks both pieces, right? Maybe he has to move one of these pieces. Not so simple. Should come here, maybe. Cut me off. Got this pawn. So we need to get my other piece in the game somehow. Or we just need to start pushing P. Okay, let's not take no long about it. Here. Here. It's just lost, right? Oh, wait, is this mate? Oh, if only that wasn't checked. Can obviously open up space now. Ah, GG's. I must have been nearly winning there at one point. I think the sack was the right thing to do. Yeah, one brilliant. Damn, man, if only I was with the alien. Definitely the right thing to do. Yeah, I'm +2 here. This is a mistake. He wants this straight away. No, what the fuck does he want then? saying h5 is the best. What's going on? Rook ad1. Look, I'm on 2.4. He's saying the analysis is 2.4. Can you see this? He's saying this is a mistake, but the engine's saying that that's the best. And when I go here, it goes down to 1.6. Chess.com so doo-doo. How is that a mistake? Okay, so he's still saying 2.4. Only move to win. This was the best move, opening up the position. It didn't want this. It just wants this. Okay. Still +4. And I lose all my advantage doing this. What am I meant to do then? Sack the rook. Oh my gosh, this is making one. This is why I wanted at d1. Why? How didn't I see that? So bad. Had to play this. He definitely would have took, thinking I'm going like this as well. How much time did I have here? I played that like instantly, didn't I? 9 seconds. Oh, that's depressing, man. That would have been an immortal for our PB. That would have been an immortal for our PB. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep trying. Can only try getting these 1990s. The last time we played Carol, we actually had success with it. So let's go with it again. It's going to play in advance. Nope. Okay. Let's play here. Let's close shop. Let's play here. Develop. I don't think we've done anything wrong. Wow. I should just attack on the queen side. Maybe this is a little bit weak actually. Okay, let's just play. We should be good here. Let's try to get the bishop off. Opens up the file for him. Close game, maybe. Maybe the bishop's bad, but long term, if you can keep it on, all these pawns on dark squares. Seem good, right? Trade down. Just gonna try to pick away at the center. Comes here, push. Okay, takes. This one line could be dangerous actually. here. Pre-move. Push. So we need to kind of try and break this down a bit, right? Take. Take. Is he going to take with this? Surely not. I feel like this is a good move. And I'll go into my opponent's half and attack. I can. And I will. I'm a little bit afraid of something like this. Yeah. Okay, I'm happy to see that move. I get to play this. Pretty much has to take. No. Okay, we get this check. Is he gonna block it? Okay, we take. Takes, we take. Holy moly, GG's. Holy GG's. Wow. Just got outplayed, didn't even see that. GG's on my opponent. He's created an account like a month ago, so it's obviously smurfing. Super strong. Didn't even see that. No point even looking at his all-time right. It's probably at his all-time now. Oh. Could just be a new account. And he's a strong player, but it could also be some sort of speedrun thing they're doing. But very informative at the very least. Look at this in the Caro. Wow. He must not have played that too badly though, no? Just one blunder. Cost us the game. All pretty even here. I don't like this move. What was we meant to play then? Just like move out of the way. Queen d5. Here and then here. h5. How can I play h5? Oh. Queen h5. And false trade. And we're just even. Even Steven. A little bit of a weak pawn. So you can't push. But you can't attack it easily as well. I guess you can. So after here, I need to find h4. That makes sense. Because that gets rid of the weak pawn. Okay. It's one blunder. What did I play? This is still fine. Even this is still fine. That was wrong. Have to find this. No, he's completely winning it. Oh, because my queen's hanging. Okay. Okay. We tried. We tried. We're obviously going to be getting some super strong players now. So it comes with the territory, right? Comes with the territory. Try and learn as much as we can from them. Do I want to play for this square? Okay, let's go here. I'm just thinking here, but normally castle goes here. We're playing there for sure. Not looking to the game. Maybe he does play this. In case I could drop back. Let's stop that knight jump. Could also just come here. Let's go here. Very close game. Don't really want to lose my bishops. Yeah, dead. It's gotta be good, right? Need to be aware of any sort of like Greek gift on the table now as well. That Saki goes there. Oh, Penny goes there. I take. Wait. Sack. There. Hop. He takes. I give a check. He drops back. If I take, he can then take back. So it doesn't work quite in that as of now. So can do a couple things. Maybe I'll just slide here. Get my rook on the same file as queen. Let's play this quickly. Is that a bit too aggressive? Okay, let's go here. Even if we lose this pawn for the dark square bishop, with these dark squares going to be kind of weak. Could always drop back when he comes here. Here or there. I have to go here. keep my pass pawn. So you'd win it back there. Not sure if this was the right move. Maybe this was a little premature. Wow. Can't I just push this now? Forcing back. Let's go here. It's got to be good. I know it's going to be overextended somewhat. But we got a dark square bishop. And look at his dark squares on his king. Need to play something like this. Maybe he comes here. Drop back. Drop back. You don't have that many squares, yo. Look, come here, he pushes there. Wait, take. Oh, he wants this outpost. So let's go here. Hmm. And let's go here. This we just slide over. Always lower than our opponent. Hey, knows we're just kind of locked in. We lost a bit of elo. We was going for a PB. Well, we did get our PB actually. 1979 was our PB. But we nearly played an immortal game. We was plus. We was winning sacked a piece against a 1990 who was a Smurf, and unfortunately just couldn't see the winning idea. We have to sack a rook. And in this game is a bit congested. I think a GM would prefer my position because of the dark square weaknesses. Now threatening to win this pawn. I didn't also add an extra defense to this pass pawn. Yeah, in our previous game, well, maybe not the last game. Last game we done really bad, but for our win, man, just had to channel our inner witty. He would have definitely won the game. Is it worth a pawn? Is it worth the pawn? I think it is. I can't kind of do no tricks. He's just got too much defense that he can provide on the dark squares at the moment. But we are thrown into win a pawn, which, hey, can never complain being up a pawn. We've also caught back up on the time, which is good. Tough game. Maybe he bows out. Reroutes. Not sure. But then I can take, right, and then hit this and I'd win the pawn anyway. Yeah, if he bows out, we can trade this first. Hit the pawn. So we get rid of our bishop pair, but sometimes needs must. Well, doesn't this just... Oh, I didn't see not taking with that. I can't even play here. Damn, I've just messed up. Why did I do that? Fuck. Can you take my bishop into away? I don't think so. Okay, so let's play here and then here. Why did I only consider the bishop takes? So bad. Just kind of rushed it at the end. All the time. And then... I'm sure it wasn't a decisive loss, but... Then comes here. It's threatening this. Here. Then we can take... Yeah, I don't think he can stay on the dark squares now. Oh no, but then he could... my queen would be pinned. Can I not just go here? That's a fork. Yeah, I think we've done him. Not sure. Can't sack. Sack with this check though. Maybe I step up. No. What do I do if he sacks? He sacks. I do step up. Because if he comes back, oh no, because then he'll be able to take this. Fuck, have I just blundered? Okay, so I can't step up, I have to come here. So I couldn't fork him because he takes a check, guys. I have just blundered. Why didn't I take the knight furthermore? So bad. Why didn't I just take the knight? I didn't consider taking the knight. I could have just taken, right? But he's double attacking this. Now if he takes, we save the knight. He's got this check. He's got to step up. He then takes this pawn. Just gonna push him on the time. Maybe I'll play here. Threatens this sort of action. Go here. Step up. I'm mainly in defense of my knight with my queen. Yo. I have to step up. It's not look good. Didn't see that. Didn't see that at all. Wow. Go here. Okay, we should be getting away with it now. Okay, GG's. Whoa. Why didn't I take the knight? Taking the knight was just winning, right? Yeah. Best moves to literally give it up. This is draw. So once this first, check, block, takes here. This takes. And then probably something like this he would have played. Well, I wouldn't have found that. A bit fancy pantsy. Maybe I would have. Okay. Yo, sorry guys, locked in, Tiger. Yeah, we tried an early stream today, seeing that we had time. So, you know, you got to try different stuff. It's all about experimenting. Even though we normally, from judging on the, I don't know how many people are viewers because I can't see, but Judging by the chat, it's probably a lot less, but it's good to know. It's good to know. W, thanks. That was a tough game, man. We're going for our PB, not this game. We got to 1979, so we got 5 points more than our PB. Played in 1990, was +4 in the position, sacrificed a piece, had a brilliant move, everything. Was playing like Witty Alien, except for we didn't convert. It was a bit unfortunate. We're expecting a crazy game again. As always, Pierce, bit of a double-edged sword, these hypermodern openings. Castle early and it often entices them to start their kingside attack. Okay, so let's go here. And then maybe this was all a little too slow. Maybe I can play this. Encourage them to take, hopefully. If not, we play here. Wow. Don't think that's right. Go here, that will obviously defend it. Take. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to look in. How are you doing, Jenny? Sorry I didn't see your message. My name on all my socials are Tilo Talks, Jenny. So I appreciate you. Sorry, I'm kind of locking in. Obviously, I'm trying to get my PBs. We got up to 1979, which is my PB. Nearly, we got to 1979 and we was +4 against a 1990 to get 1986 or whatever. Sacrificed a piece, was playing an immortal game and just couldn't find the checkmate. Had to sacrifice a rook in the review. Very tough game. Had to channel my inner witty alien, but unfortunately was unable to do so. But hey, you live and learn. It was very informative. It was a beautiful rucksack at the kind of in the mid game when I had it, and I was against a 1990. He was a Smurf as well. He had only played 300 games, and his account was made in like February 2026, and his highest rating was 1990 or whatever. So tough decision. Maybe I shouldn't have allowed this. It's kind of creating a blockade. Have to trade, right? Well, I guess if he trades, I'll kick him back. Yeah, I don't mind this. Kind of want to get rid of the light squares, but at the same time, I'm never going to allow this pawn to be traded. So no, I don't want to swing my rook over, or do I? Just go for the attack. Okay, takes. Maybe I shouldn't have took this square over. Okay, let's take. Hop him with his knight. We'll give this check, see if we can bring the bishop back with a tempo and then just hop back. Oh no, I can't even do that now. So let's go here. Keep an eye on this square and we just need to push the P. I mean, his queen's in the center, right? You generally want to obviously break in the center, but I can't see no way of doing that. So we're just going to have to kind of push on the flanks. So you need to keep an eye on this pawn with this dangerous knight. I can always try to trade it off, but I will try to push this first of all. I think that's the motive. He obviously needs to develop his final pieces or castle. Can't really see anything else too active for him to do. Unless he kind of wants to trade off my dark square bishop, maybe get a battery going. Let's reach 2k, bro. You had queen a5 picking up the horse. Queen a5. Bro, I'm so bad. Nice one, Jenny. Thank you for that. Thank you for making me cry. Okay. Let's push. Bro, I'm not gonna get 2000 if I'm missing basic forks like that, man. Holy moly. He obviously needs to get dislodge my knight. Maybe I'd play my rook here as a defender. It is an idea that you can kind of play in these hyper modern openings. Cool, I need a posture check. Hunching over. Hunching over. Yeah, so maybe I play this now. Maybe I just use one rook to attack. Because that way I can just free up my knights and my one rook will just always defend this. And I can always play like moves like this to support it. Or I lift it. Yeah, maybe I just lift it. It seems a lot more smarter, right? Keep it in the game. Yeah, okay, so he gives this check. We're going to drop back. We can always then play rook f7. Knight on f7. Knight on f8, there is no mate, sorry, not f7. I obviously don't walk into any pin actions. But I need to be super careful. Okay. Okay, so that is obviously super dangerous. Didn't consider that. So let's play f7 preemptively. I would like to get rid of this pony though. Okay, knight f8, there is no mate, is there? And we can slide this over to here. So we win a pawn. He tries to get an outpost. We just need to push this p. I think we're defensively okay. He was also blocked the way of dislodging this knight. Kind of solid. I think we found like a solid sort of setup. Okay, let's just push this nice and quickly. Yo. Yo. He can't do that. That doesn't work, does it? I can obviously just play here. I take. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Oh, he gets that knight. I didn't see that. Hmm. Tough position. Why didn't I see the knight as undefended? I mean, we're about to steam in to the position, so I mean these knight on f8, there is no mate. Come on, Ben Feingold. I love rhyming, right? So I don't often play with the right to f8, so hopefully his rhyme brings me a win, considering that's what Rhythm and Rhyme. Ben Feingold, the original poet, the original chess poet. Uh, hey yo, big up everyone inside. Big up everyone supporting. Please don't give any suggestions for moves and anything like that if you're first time in the chat. I don't know if you have. I kind of had a brief look at the chat. I'm really just trying to look in as I'm trying to go for my PB, guys. PB's 1979. We just got it earlier on in the stream, and we've kind of been flirting with, you know, winning a game, losing a game, winning a game, losing a game. Yo, he sacks, we sack. It don't work, does it? Do I hit him with a check first? Do I just push? He goes there. Do I need to stay in connection with my work? That's more than enough defense, isn't it? Check. Okay, let's go here. Let's do it. It's got to be good, right? So we're threatening to take. Okay, now we should be like nearly mating him, right? Okay, let's play here. Come on, check. Let's push this. If I go here, right? Okay, let's just play safe. I could have also just traded. This has got to be winning, right? It's got no. I've like removed one of these attackers. Can also pin the knight. Which also looks super good. Might actually do that. Okay, so he finds that. So we take. Is that nearly mate? Wait. Here, there, here, there. Fuck, man. Okay, maybe I'll just go for the endgame. Yeah, the endgame's got to be winning. What am I going on about? The endgame's just completely winning. Let's fucking go. GG's in the chat. GG's in the chat. Probably a bit risky, but maybe that weren't the cleanest of finish, but was a completely winning end game. Yeah, +5. Oh no, this is apparently even. He had to just go here, right? Yeah, maybe I was a bit wrong. I just had to nullify his attack, so I was +8. I just needed to just play here, right? No, this is mate in 1. Oh no, obviously that was after this. So takes, and this is winning. Yeah, +4. Just scary. No, this is mate. How do I defend my rook then? Or let him push? Mate in 9. Rook to, oh no, you just obviously grab this. Gets another queen. Oh no, it's with check. Whoa, that was some scary shit. GG's. Guys, chess is so hard that this man playing some good people. Everyone we're playing is above 2,000. Like, we played one game earlier, Jenny. They had 30,000 rapid games. I mean, I played a hell load of Blitz, don't get me wrong. Played nearly 10k, but a lot of my games were when the first year I was playing it, so I was only like 1,200. Most of my games were like around here. And then I was like, okay, I actually need to improve my chess. And I started to play to improve. I mean, I've only played nearly 3 games rapid. So it's super hard. Obviously, I'm super bad. But we try. With some of these people we're playing, they're understanding so much better. Yeah, GG's, yeah. These people, I mean, it's just a learning process. I mean, I was +8. Like, these last few games, guys, you don't understand. I don't know if you was here the whole stream. Like, we've been +5, +6, +7. And we're just losing these end games. Like, we're losing these middle, like, we're blundering tactics. Again, like, I threw away a +8 lead. Yeah, 30 games, 30k games is crazy. 30k games rapid, right? I think it might have been this guy. Trust it to be an Indian guy. Okay, no, that was only 7,000. Either way, I'm sure you guys believe me. If you're watching the stream, you could obviously go back and see. Maybe this guy. Yeah, this Scorpion, I think. 30k games of rapid is crazy. I know it's not this guy either. Anyway, let's get into another game. Let's stop moaning about other people's. Obviously, it is what it is, right? They started earlier. They've put more time in. Hopefully we'll have 30k games soon. So this is the first time I played someone above 2,000 in a rapid. We've beat a 2,000 plus, but in like tournament sense. So we're getting advanced French, and I don't really know the mainline theory that well. So I probably should have just actually traded. Kind of just autopiloting while I'm talking. Expecting this. Okay, he doesn't. So I can play a few different things now. Play here. I think here is probably the mainline move. Maybe he'll punish me if I play this, which isn't a mainline move. So let's play it. Let's take the 2,000 guy out of theory. He probably knows the theory better than me. Well, he hasn't even gone for the basic d4 attack, which is interesting. He's going for something else. So obviously he'll just get an outpost, and he'll probably outplay me with... normally he wants this. I kind of like overprotecting this d pawn. Yeah, I thought I could have actually pushed. Maybe that was actually the best move. Normally they don't. Normally they play that before. They don't allow it. Okay, now at least I get my bishop on the strong diagonal. It's castle. Let's try and keep up with time. Then keep our knight here, stopping kind of any sort of progress. At some point I could even push g3 and kind of play like a, you know, fianchetto or fianchetto, depending if you're Italiano or Tiliano. Okay, so well, he's playing for something like this. Don't think this changes our plan too much, whether he comes here or here. Now, one's more accurate. One's more accurate. I kind of want to play here, right? I don't want my queen to be off for the trade. So let's play here. It's down on the time a bit. Big up everyone inside. I call it Fianchetto. What about you? Yeah, I normally say Fianchetto if I'm honest. If I'm completely honest, I normally say Fianchetto. Oh, he's trying to come here and attack that. Can I take and then push you away? So let's go here. He takes, I go here, then push. Oh, wow. So let's go here. We'll isolate our pawn, but it is what it is. You always try double his pawns. So we can pre-move this. Just didn't like his knight getting here eventually and attacking this weakness. But at least I know how to defend it, even though he gets an outpost. But I could easily kick him away actually, start pushing up the board. Okay, let's create a big pawn. Guess we have to, right? Is this anything to worry about? Not really. So we've got a terrible bishop. Close position, and knights generally do well, right? But at least we've got some imbalances. We're kind of outside of mainline theory. So we're just playing chess, which generally favours the stronger person, if I'm completely honest. But hey. Hey, we're trying, man. We're trying. Let's just play nice and quickly. Add another defender to our pawn. Yep. Takes. Okay, let's go here. Oh, did I just blunder? Yeah, I have. I have to take my pawn now, right? But it don't have to be a bad thing. I'm surprised he didn't see that. Surely he doesn't take this, because it's just a big pawn. Okay, I'm glad to see that. Very happy to see that. Wow, what's bro playing at? Okay, let's slide it back now. Kind of want to play this. Can nearly take this, but he's defended too sufficiently. Guess I have to start pushing my own pawns. I could play this, but it's just so weakening, right? Because he can't come back to this square, which would normally instantly attack it, because obviously I'll just take. So he has to come to here, which would obviously make his knight very passive. my knight would then be weak king. Maybe I'll just start with this sort of pawn push. It's probably a safer plan, right? And if I'm going to want to win the game, he's going to be pushing his in the center. I'm going to be pushing mine on the flank. It's easier for him to gain a bit of tempo after I get rid of this knight, but what is he trying? Bro's walking onto the pin of this, which is crazy. Is he just going to try and hop in the center? Can't see anything. He goes here, we trade. We can't go there because it'll just blunder. Ah, I should have kicked it. Oh no, I can't kick him away now. So the queen would take. Maybe that's what he saw. Maybe that's what he didn't like. Need some aqua, guys. Can I just push this again, right? Just nice and quickly. Let's see, why not? Please don't recommend moves for me, please. I'm trying to improve, and obviously it's not good. Just try and enjoy it. You can tell me after. Cheer me on or hate on me or tell me I'm a noob. I'd rather that. Okay, we obviously have to activate the queen. We push, he blocks. Oh wait, the rook's trap. Okay, let's go here. Let's go here. Or maybe we take this one first. Yeah, we take this one if he takes. Oh no, wait. Oh no, he would fucking win our queen. Whoa. Isn't that just losing? Take we check first. No. Double attack. Can obviously step up to defend it. Do I just move out of the way preemptively? Yeah, I'm gonna just move out of the way. Come here. If I need to. Let's just get out of any of these ideas. Now we go here. Wait, have I just blundered? Am I ruining this? Because he's gonna have checkmate here. What am I doing? Just give up the rook, innit? Fuck it. Let's checkmate, innit? Take check. Take here. Am I actually gonna lose this? Okay, now let's pin the knight. That's winning. Let's fucking go. Oh my god, I thought I needed to blundered that. It's fucking on. Didn't even check. Let's fucking go. Beat a 2000 in rapid. I mean, our best person was 2200, but that was in a tournament. Guys, we just hit our PB 1987 against a 2000. Can we get some GGs in the chat? Can we get some mushrooms in the chat? Can we get some cups of teas in the chat, guys? I'm steaming here. I'm steaming it. 100 degrees. Let's go. Big up Betty. Big up everyone in Twitch. Big up everyone in Kick. We are 2 games away from quitting chess forever. Not no. From eternal happiness, right? Because once you get 2000, that's what it is, right? It's eternal happiness. I think that's the title. No worries, just eternal bliss. Anyone above 2000 cups of tea. Big up Jenny inside. Big up Big Shams. Big up Blunder. No way Cinderov won. Did I just read that in the chat? Sorry, was kind of like getting gassed. Who just said that? I'm just scrolling up. Sorry. To look at the candidate, Prague made a huge run. No way. So Cinderov's basically won now. Like he could have won it with all just draws. That's crazy. I need to check that out. Did Jenny, is that correct, right? The game's only just started, right? I would like to join on Twitch. I feel lonely. Yeah, if you go onto Twitch or Kick, Jenny, Tito Talks, all the chats are combined as well. So like anyone speak, like everyone on Twitch and Kick can see that you're talking, Jenny. Sorry, my new setup. I've moved the things around. Mm. Need to go to a toilet break, guys, and I'm gonna play some of my viewers because of we played lots of chess today, if I'm completely honest. I just realized I haven't even been adjusting my score thing. I've just been so locked in. 512 was yesterday's. Obviously, we hit our PB. Guys, give me 1 minute. I'm just gonna go to the loo and I'll be back and I'll play some of my viewers. Jenny, if you want a game or anyone else wants a game, give me 2 secs. I'm gonna check the candidates while I go to the toilet on my phone. Oh my gosh. Cinderov is the GOAT, guys. Pride blundered. I'm just trying to see, like Hikaru and that's games, guys. Does anyone want a game? Because I'm done with the Rapid today, guys. We played probably about 10 games. We hit our PB though. Um, we played a hell of games today. We didn't, because we didn't normally we do a puzzle rush for anyone who watches my stream. We normally start with a puzzle rush. Yeah, we must have played what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 games of Rapid. Holy shit. And we won 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So the score should have been, one sec, very late delay. A very, very, oh, I'm such an OBS and that noob. How do I change? So we won 8. And it should be 7, right? That's 15. I know how to count. Math is mathing. T, who do you think will win? Oh, Sindarov, man. I think Gukesh is going to do a ding. He basically has done a ding, right? He hasn't won any major tournament where you got Sindarov, who's won like 3, 4, 5 major tournaments. That's without the candidates. It looks like he's going to... I don't think anyone's dominated the candidates like this ever. I mean, for Kasparov to come out of his way and tweet and say how impressed he is, he didn't do that for Gukesh last year. He didn't do that for anyone from since I've known chess, since I've been kind of into chess in the last few years. So I mean, that just you don't need T to tell you when Kasparov's going out of his way to tweet. That's crazy. But guys, add me on chess.com. Tilo Talks. Tilo Talks on all socials. Guys, I know some of you have just joined in. Thank you for joining in. I know Bees, pizza casserole. Pizza casserole, is that an actual thing, or do you love pizza and do you love casserole? I think Topalov had a better score than Sindarov, but was it as dominant? Was it as dominant when Topalov won? Maybe you're right. Oh, big up, Jenny. Oh, thank you, Jenny. Thank you for joining me on Twitch. She wanted some social interaction, guys. If anyone wants a game, please let me know. If not, maybe we'll do a puzzle rush. Maybe we'll just chill out and eat some honey. You know what? I'm getting a bit peckish. We have got a very sweet looking banana here. It's a little bit on the black side, but hey, sometimes tea needs to be sweet, you know? I didn't see it. I guess, I mean, Hikaru's game was like 6 hours long yesterday, right? Is that right? Banana W, yeah, you gotta get your fruits in, guys. Banana or apple? Probably banana, but I do love apples. I probably just eat more bananas than apples, but I do love apple. Especially, I do a lot of foraging, so I forage mushrooms, but we also forage fruits, nuts, plants, and stuff like that. And Britain is known as the world's orchid. I think we are, or something like that. An orchid, you know, like lots of apple trees. Uh, and especially when you get some wild apples, like fresh apples, they're so good. But I like apple in dessert as well. Like when you cook apples, juicy. I suppose you can do the same with banana. I really like mixing banana and peanut butter into like my protein shakes and stuff like that as well. I love the texture of banana in like smoothies and things like that. Guys, why is it only saying 1978? 1987. Wow. Can't believe it. Guys, just what's the date today? The 4th. The 4th, we weren't even in 1900s, guys. So if you're on the down, if you're feeling a little bit slump, depending how you handle your valleys determines your next peak. We didn't get down ourselves. We tried to learn when we lose. 4 days later, we're at our peak, baby. Let's fucking go. Um, Yeah, we normally stream in the evening, guys, and we probably will stream in the evening because it has been a bit of a quiet one today. Or maybe we can give it a bit more testing, but had the time free, so I thought I would experiment, get a bit of an earlier stream. Guys, Let's do a puzzle rush because we've played a hell of a load of Rapid. It's so intense. I'm getting a bit hungry. I want to like snack and talk to my chat. And I'm going to help you guys with puzzle rush. As always, notice how the queen's overworked, right? Defending the bishop. We explain the hard one. We normally explain the hard ones. I'm not even going to explain the hard ones. We're going to explain the easy ones from the bat. This is actually just checkmate. So back rank threats. I'm sure you guys all know about checkmates. We will actually try to explain some of these lower ones just for any kind of sort of beginners. This is probably our only move, right? You should be seeing that he's about to promote. It literally is the only move on the board unless you was to somehow move your king for some reason. But this is obviously a checkmate. We actually got a checkmate like that in one of our previous games, a pawn checkmate against the king, where we had the rook cutting off the king from behind, which was awesome. Especially because I just blundered a piece. I was actually up a piece in the endgame, blundered it, and then managed to checkmate him. Back rank weaknesses. The first thing you want to get used to in chess captures and threats, and generally the first mating patterns, a lot of beginners will begin to notice like that. You're not going to miss a back rank threat. Or hopefully, especially after you watch this, you shouldn't be missing any sort of back rank threats. Okay, chess capturing and threats, guys. Again, back rank threat. We have 2 attackers. Maths is maths, and 2 + 2 is 5. Don't let any of these conspiracy theories tell you any difference. Again, sack the queen, calculate all checks, even if it's a queen sack, guys. And only sack if you can definitely see the win. This is just a mate in 1. Look at all the pieces lining up beautifully on the dark squares. Let me eat this last little bit on the banana. And today, do I have a famous chess game you'd like to share? Yes, I do. I do have what, like my own game or like my favorite game in chess in general. But you're right. I do. I can actually show you guys. I'll show you guys a game that I'm actually going to put in my long form video. I got 3 brilliants in one game, the other day. And it was only the second time I've ever done it. So, but I was done it on my phone. I was when I was out. It's the I was gonna say the commentator's curse, but it's the creator, the content creator's curse. It's playing beautiful games when you're away from your stream. But where it's been so sunny and stuff like that recently, obviously it's nice to get outside, and you're still addicted to chess. So you still want to play chess. So I was playing chess in the sunshine and stuff like that. But oh my gosh, 3 brilliants in one game. What's the most amount you've ever had, Jenny? But I mean, I've had lots of 1s and 2s, for example. I think if I'm completely honest, I'm not going to tell the rest of the people in my long form YouTube video, but because you're here, I'm going to tell you the other game I got 3 brilliants in, I lost, and I was effing raging. So I was really even more proud of winning this one because of obviously I didn't lose it. I actually got a win. But how does that even happen? I mean, you probably saw my end game, so you can understand. I blunder +8s, +5s positions, man. It's crazy. I had 3 brilliants and lost it. Oh, it was so depressing. Okay, obviously chess captures threats, guys. This pawn's defended, so he couldn't run. And even if the king was to go up, I'll show both these games. We'll go up to like level 20, just so we'll just do this beginner stuff. Obviously this is a mate in 1. We can fly through these, and I'm going to show my favorite game of some grandmasters, or one of. I've got lots of favorite games, right? You got classic games like the Opera House, lots of Morphy things, and you got the Fischer's best moves and stuff like that. It's some crazy sacrifices. But I'll show you one of modern ones. I mean, I'm a massive Hikaru fan, so I'm going to show you my favorite Hikaru game. Maybe you can guess it. I mean, if you're a Gotham Chess fan and you've watched all the famous games, I mean, I saw Gotham Chess show this game maybe in 2022, 2023, something like that, a few years ago, and it just blew my mind. Okay, so notice how this is obviously cut off, and this is just a basic GG's. Mate and mum. This looks super good, but then you can block. This is obviously just a mate and 1, so chess captures threats, guys. Black to move. Interesting. Just a mate and 1. Anytime the king's opposite like this is how you checkmate with just a rook and a king. filter off all these things on the board. This is what Daniel Naroditsky taught me as a beginner, especially in mid games. It's how you kind of get into your positions, just like stuff like this, right? You you imagine these queens were off the board and the king takes. This is just a winning opposition, right? Completely winning. Even if the king was like here, you'd still be winning because of your king is on the 5th rank or the 3rd rank. So this trade suits us. Awesome. Filter that off the board. He can go running, but there's no way he's ever going to be able to beat us in that race. I mean, unless he's Usain Bolt, but I don't think so. Yeah, it's going to be Girlfriend versus Hikaru, yes. Yes, classic game. Very classic game. I could show you a different game if you know that game. Can you, do you know what that game's titled or infamous for? Pizza? Jenny, sorry? I I'm more interested in your most favorite game. Let's look at your favorite game because I don't know. Like I said, I've only really been into chess a couple years. I have played it a little bit more than that previously. I've done some puzzles and things like that, but I wasn't anywhere consistent with it. I weren't watching chess at the highest level all the time and kind of immersed in the world. Um, I was uh I was just a noob. I was just a noob playing Blitz all the time and just doing puzzles. And then I got bitten by the bug and the addiction kicked in. And here we are, 1987 points later. That's crazy how you knew that, Jenny. That's how I know you're, well, you're similar rating to me, right? Yeah, I think you said you was a little bit lower. But yeah, you probably a fan, bigger fan than, maybe a big fan of me. I'm not sure, maybe not. You know what? I took over. I don't know the title of the game. Okay, it's known. It's known. Maybe we can show the game anyway. You're a big chess nerd. I know. I'm joining you. I'm joining you. I hope to be a big chess nerd. It's funny. I was talking to. So I got to commentate for Hannah Says. It's on my YouTube stream. So I took over her Twitch. It didn't go all that well, if I'm completely honest. I kind of treated it like my own stream, and I was talking way too much. But I thought that I could talk and entertain because there was meant to be DGT, so she was meant to be playing on a digital game board. So the game was meant to be uploading by itself, but it wasn't working. So we had to like, I went out of my way to try and use the analysis, just like thinking on our feet, using the initiative. Um, but obviously every time he was talking and whatever, plus it was my first time commentating, and I must admit I haven't really watched any kind of low level players uh play over the board. Like I've watched over the board tournaments, but it's generally David Howe and all these sorts of people are commentating, right? I've never kind of watched a low level person commentate. Can I just sack? But no, the queen would take. What's going on here? Give this check, right? Yeah, that's kind of cool because of the queen blocks the escape square. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Hannah Says, and so it was a great learning experience for me. I was probably a little bit harsh on myself, and I think it did actually go well in the grand scheme of things. We just ended up talking about mycology and mushrooms and other sort of stuff, and plus I missed the first 20 minutes of the game, first 20, 30, 40 minutes of the game because of the link wasn't working, and I was literally. Then she managed to send me another one. It did work, so like I've come into the game like a mid position. So it's kind of hard to talk about the game anyway because it's a higher level game than I understand. But at least if I saw the opening, I could have been like, oh, they're playing the Queen's Gambit or Sicilian. I think I kind of worked out. I think she did play a Sicilian, but I didn't know kind of exactly what one she did. So it was very hard, especially for my first game. But I've watched some people commentate since then on lower players playing over the board. So she said it was her fault, like everything kind of went wrong. But she did take the stream down off her Twitch, so I mean, it wasn't great. It wasn't great. Mainly because of the camera on the board as well. It was kind of far away, so now you're trying to look at the board. The stream was kind of lagging, so even when they would move quickly, like I'm trying to like zoom in on like a blurred board, it was very hard. It was very difficult. But I know now you got to focus more on the chess if that was to happen again. Like if they don't have a DGT, like I know that you just got to kind of look in. It's probably the mistake that I did. I probably should have realized that I just needed to lock in, but I didn't want to just sit there looking at a game, not looking at the chat, not talking, not being, I love to talk, I love to have a waffle, I try to entertain. But what point I'm getting to is that there was a point in the game where the best move was to do one of these wing pawn attacks, and she didn't play it. So I can here take and actually win the queen back. So that's kind of an awesome tactic. And she didn't play it, and I basically said, oh, like she hasn't been using Alpha Zero or whatever. So I told the chat one of the things, and I'm telling you this, Jenny, because you're a big nerd. You probably know this. I think it might be your internet. The stream isn't lagging on. I think it might be your internet. The stream. Yeah, the stream is. So anyway, so on the wing pawn, just for everyone else. Sorry, Jenny, if you're missing this. For Alpha Zero, the difference between Alpha Zero and Stockfish, guys, which are the two main engines that people use at the highest level. If you don't know the difference, I'm going to tell you the difference now. And I only found this out maybe 6 months ago, maybe a little bit longer. And the idea is that when we computed Stockfish, we told these engines like, okay, a knight in the opponent's half of the board can sometimes be worth 5 points, right? A knight, a bishop is generally better than a knight, even though they're both worth 3 points, generally speaking. You know, just them basic rules. A rook's worth 5 points, a queen's worth 9. Two rooks are generally better than a queen. All these sorts of ideas. Three pieces in harmony. So we've told them these ideas, right? All the principles, controlling the center, etc. We've computed Stockfish with all these human principles, understanding of chess, and then the engine going and does its thing. Where Alpha Zero, humans didn't do that. They just literally didn't tell the engine anything and said, work chess out for yourself. And that's why super GMs or GMs or even title players at the highest level of chess, they use both of these engines because of they can actually suggest different moves. And this Alpha Zero, which was popularized by people generally by Magnus Carlsen and Fabiano, although people used it before them, they was actually one of the early adopters in it around 2017, 2018. And that's interesting enough that these two early adopters of it actually got into the World Championship final in candidates. And it kind of proved to be that these kind of wing pawns that you see Magnus do all the time, right? He's always kind of pushing these wing pawns. So yeah, for anyone who didn't know that, but yeah, a lot of people in the chat seem to appreciate that kind of bit of theory, and this is just a known tactic where he takes here, you can win back your piece. Guys, if anyone wants a game, let me know. Let me know if you're in the chat and you want a game. If not, we're gonna just do maybe one. We'll go up to 25. I realized we said 20, but I've been waffling, and we're gonna show either Jenny's favorite game or one of my favorite games, and I can show you my 3 brilliant moves that I got the other day, which will be a exclusive preview for my long form YouTube video, which won't be too much. I'm just going to review and analyze it just because, like I said, I haven't got the footage of it, so I feel like it's worthy. Do I just take this and is mate unstoppable? Well, I guess he can come here and block it. Maybe I didn't attack. Oh no, what am I going about? Just come here, and then the old boomerang, come back on ourselves. Yeah, we just sacked the rook for man like Levy. When I say General Levy, I ain't talking reggae. So wait, we sack, he goes here, he goes there. Let me come all the way down. Yo, Rastafari Selassie, I didn't even consider that he can take up rook, so I probably wouldn't have played that in the real game, but it still works actually, right? Because we take back. We didn't need him to, we just needed the knight removed, we didn't need the pawn to be there. Okay, this is obviously just push the P. Stop the P. Take, and he can't enter the square. If anyone knows the square, you don't even really need to count, but I'd recommend you to just push with your fingers if you're a beginner. Okay, guys, Jenny, you still here? Do you want to try check out my game first? And then you can type in your favorite game. And we'll continue with that puzzle rush maybe later or another time. One sec, I've got a photo of the person's name. What day is it today? Thursday, the 9th, 7th. So it's probably on like 6th or 5th. Bear with me for 2 minutes, guys. It is definitely a great game. Oh. Okay, you can see 3 brilliant moves. Can everyone see that? Let's lock and load. But I'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay. Alright, we'll have a little maybe I can duplicate this screen and we'll just carry on with the puzzle rush. Let me know when you're back. That's fine. You know what, I'm gonna have to eat one of these chocolates. We're getting a bit hungry. What one should we eat, guys? Orange crunch, caramel, or mint? You know what, we're feeling a bit mint. The stream's gone mint. We hit our PB. Even though I think caramel is probably going to be my favourite. Orange crunch sounds good as well. But mint. Hey, big up my Manchester. Big up my Northern English guys. Oh, it's actually got mint in the middle, like what they call them peppermint things. That's banging. These are just my... Mmm. Oh, damn. Chocolate is nice. Staying obvious, I know. These are just my little chocolates that I got in my my Easter egg. Good old Easter egg. The best part about the Easter egg, is it the chocolate or the egg? I'm not sure. Okay, the night's pinned, but we're probably going to get mated here. Mmm. Mmm. Maybe not. Maybe not. I just realised that we can take because of... Yeah, we just take. Come here. Okay, awesome. Okay, this would pin the queen, but Falkaroo, that wouldn't be checkmate. So here threatens mate, he then comes here. Oh no, he can't come there. He has to move the queen. He moves the queen back. Get this check. Can't sack, can we? It's gotta be this. Instantly threatens mate. Now we take... Do we? Check if he blocks, we just take. Yeah. You can't take because of that. Go black to move. We just knock him back and then take the rook. So this seems good. He can come here, then push, has to come here, but then he's just kings away from the defense of the pawn, and that's got to be completely winning. Oh my god. I'm so bad. So bad. Why is my endgame technique so bad? That literally... Okay. Help me lock in, maybe? Alright, I'm back. Wow, yo, Jofu, big up yourself. Thanks for joining in. If you're on your PC, bro, and you'd rather watch on like a horizontal screen, I'm also streaming on Kick and Twitch. There's a few people on Twitch. You can kind of see everyone else's chat. So YouTube, everyone can see you speaking on Twitch Kick. But of course, if you're on your phone, then the vertical screen is the way to go on YouTube. But I've had a few people who are in on YouTube who kind of converted over to Twitch just because of, for some reason, there's a few more people. We generally stream later in the evening. This is our first time we've ever streamed in the daytime, I believe. But we thought we will experiment. We had the time of the day, so we thought we'd try. Doesn't seem to be as active, but it's not like we ever have, you know, tens or 20 or hundreds of people, whatever, in the chat either way. But hey, right. So we're just finishing the stream if I'm honest. But me and Jenny, who's just in the Twitch chat, asked me what are your favorite games, and I said of mine or like of GM's, and she said both. So this is probably the favorite game I played, and it was the other day. I'm not necessarily my favorite game, but we got 3 brilliant. So hey, I'm gonna upload this as a long form YouTube video. But I'm giving you guys the exclusive now. Do we want the analysis on or off? Let's turn the analysis bar off. Let's just play it like it was a game. I'm not even going to click the review, and I'll just explain my ideas. So this is known as the Scotch opening. Why do I play the Scotch game? I'm not a complicated guy. I played the London up to 1400 because I'm from London. It was the first opening I learned for white. I then played the Scotch because I love Scotland, and it was the first place I went long hiking, and obviously I love to go on long distance hikes and see mountains and the coastal trails. Scotch Gambit's also not a crazy gambit in the sense where you go down like a whole piece, and it isn't like the Alien Gambit where, you know, it's kind of go crazy. At the very most, you kind of can stop them from castling, and you may get like a pawn back or something like that. So you gambit this pawn, you give them a pawn, and you develop your bishop, right? And if they try to hold on to the pawn, we then offer up another pawn, and he takes, and then we hit him. There's a few different ideas you can do here, but generally the most unanimous decision and best move here is bishop to f7. This is the first brilliant move, sacrificing our bishop, as once the king takes, we are able to come in with the full karoo. Okay, if the king doesn't take, you just simply come back, and you've stopped him from castling, and you've already actually gained a pawn, and all's Gucci. If he wants to take another one, I mean, look how active we are. King's in the middle, all's good in the world. So coming back to the real world position, before you take back your bishop, it's advised to give this check first of all, because we are about to get rid of the dark squared bishop, so we want to try and evoke weaknesses on the dark squared. Look how weak this diagonal is now in front of his king. Then we can snap up. Equally, if he doesn't push the pawn, you take with check. Right, so we're just gaining tempo. So you may as well chuck this move in before you got the bishop. He attacks the bishop, and there's a few different things you can kind of do here. Some people like to play this, but generally this is the kind of the best move. Obviously, it does prevent your knight developing to the natural c3 square. Okay, he develops, obviously attacking, and now we pin, and you can kind of see these dark squares weaknesses. He don't have a dark square bishop, we do, so we're playing on the dark squares. And then castle, we then defend our knight, defend the pawn. He attacks. And this is my only mistake in the game. This is why I got 90.2 or 92% or whatever it was instead of a high 95, 96, because of I should have just played this straight away. And I don't know why I didn't, because of, again, when they're kings in the center, we can just sacrifice material. Although I don't think we actually do sacrifice material straight away. Maybe we do. Yeah, we do. We go here, and we got two attackers on the queen, and this is what I missed, this sacrifice here, which would have been another brilliant move. So technically we probably could have got 4 brilliant moves, which is crazy. So once we come here, there's no good way to defend this knight. He can try coming back, but then he would lose his queen because of this knight is pinned. So he's got no good way to defend this, and of course he really wants to try and move his king out of the way, because once we take this, he doesn't want to lose it to a pin. So this is what I missed in the game, and we're going to proceed with the game. He dropped back, which was kind of crazy, but I guess again he probably didn't want to I noticed that this was wrong straight away, but I was very happy for him to not trade. And then we kind of play a couple waiting moves before trying to open up the center. Then hops in, he grabs his pawn, but we play a second brilliant move. When I say General Leve, I ain't talking reggae. We sacrifice the rook because the pawn takes, we hop in, and we have a full karoo and win the queen. So we can't take, and this is where I played the third brilliant move. Just leaving it there, just picking up a pawn. And these are my 3 brilliant moves. He then steps away. We take, defend our rook, because obviously the pin isn't here anymore. And stuff can start to be looking a bit dangerous. He can sacrifice here, potentially. And, you know, he's got, I can't ever move my horse, for example, because of, you know, shit would get real peak. So a very instructive move here is just to offer trades. And I've realized that he can't move anywhere. He either has to take the trade or play to here, and here's a very inactive move. So I basically forced the trade off the board, right? I'm winning. You want to trade down? He doesn't trade, and this isn't a brilliant move, but it's obviously a beautiful tactic. Knight to e5. Again, the pawn is pinned. It cannot take my knight, and he actually stepped into his own demise. Evan's gambit is awesome. We should have a game sometime. Yeah, I'm going to play my viewers, Joe. So if you want a game, add me, Tilo Talks on chess.com. I'll play you after this review if you want, bro. And we were just playing an unrated game. It doesn't matter if you're trash. I played someone who was 200 elo on my last stream. Lots of my people who come in here are actually low rated players. So I try to be helpful and go through tactics, puzzle rushes every day. Normally every stream, sorry, play my viewers. And one of the best way to improve in chess books and stuff like that, they say, is to play better people. Of course, it isn't something you want to do all the time because you'll be completely demoralized, but they will expose weaknesses and introduce new ideas into your game where you're like, oh, wow, I normally play this and it works at people my level. I played this against you and it doesn't work because of this move. You review the game and be like, oh, wow, I can't do that move because of this. And then you then take that to the people your level and you're going to beat them, right? And my opponent, to be fair to him, played on. So I pinned his piece, and then here was just Russian squad chess, even though it's for a bishop and a rook. Just trade down material, right? Because of technically with two rooks and a bishop, something might happen. They can only ever get counterplay with pieces on the board, right? So some people, again, lower people might be like, oh, like just try and go for attack or something like that. Russian squad chess, stop counterplay. A rook cannot do anything on its own, or it can, but especially not against a queen and a knight. And we just, I'm sure you don't need me to explain this bit. We just end up eating all these pieces, and it was GG. But I thought that was a beautiful game. Um, it's alright, bro. It's alright. It's alright. You don't need to. You don't need to. Whatever you're comfortable with. If you want to add me on chess.com, Tilo Talks, when you pop up, I'll send you an unrated game. We'll do a 10-minute game. It's probably about the most long I can give you in terms of without, you know. I think 10-minute games are great for beginners, if I'm completely honest. Although, even if you lose to timers, Joe, the best thing you want to do is don't actually worry about the time. Just like try and play the best moves in the position, and eventually it's just like learning an instrument. I always say this because I think it's the best analogy. If you've been on my stream, sorry, but I think it is the best analogy for beginners to hear. If I give you a guitar when you play the keyboard and you want to play your favorite song, you don't play it at the normal speed, right? Because you ain't going to be able to hit all the notes. It isn't going to sound anything like the song. So they tell you to just hit the right note as slow as possible. Put your fingers on the note, play the chord, take your time, take your fingers off, put it on the next chord, and you will see the harmony of the song because you're playing the correct notes, even though it's slower. You eventually do that, and over time, you get quicker and quicker until you can hit the right BPM of the tune, right? And chess is exactly the same. You should be trying to find the best moves in the position, even if you end up spending and you end up losing on time, as long as you're in a position in the game where you're like, oh, you know what? I was winning that game. Like, I'm in a better position. I just lost on time. And you keep doing that. I'm in a better position. I lost on time. It's better than playing bad moves quickly. Do you get what I'm saying? Instead of playing bad moves quickly, then you're never going to improve because you're only just playing bad moves all the time. So if you're playing the correct move, over time you will get faster. And I promise you, it was something that I had to do, and it really raged me because I lost lots of elo, because I'd lose on time. But it is what it is. Hey Ida, hey everyone, thanks for coming through. I'm playing my viewers. Ida, everyone, please as well, if you've been liking what you're doing, if you're finding it educational or entertaining, we just went through a brilliant game. I got 3 brilliant moves. You can see it on the board. 3 brilliant moves, and we are now going to play Joe a game. I'm going to send him a challenge. And yeah, you should definitely experiment with your opening ideas because you don't know what it's work. But I also do recommend playing one opening. You should just stick to one opening as a beginner. Again, if you don't really know what you like, um, if it doesn't really feel you, then definitely you can change it after a week or two. But a lot of chess at the beginning, because chess is super hard, right? You've got all these different ideas and principles, patterns and stuff like that, and it can be a bit too much for you at the beginning. So if you're playing lots of different openings, you're not really getting familiar with the patterns and traps and all stuff like that because of you're getting trapped in all the different openings. You're getting all these different patterns. You stick to one opening, there's only going to be so many traps and so many patterns within them first 10 moves that you're going to need to figure out. So that's why a lot of people are beginners. Even some people say play one opening all the way up to 2000. I personally didn't. I played a few different openings up to 800, and then when I took it a bit more seriously and wanted to progress, I was like, okay, stuck to one opening, chose the London system after 1400. At my level, I need to experiment with more openings and more gambits because of it does introduce you to more chess understanding for sure. But for beginners, complete beginners, I actually recommend. Okay, I'm gonna play with black. It's generally easy as white. It's underrated, Joe. So I'll just send you a challenge, bro, whenever you're ready. And you can listen to the stream or just mute it if you want. And we can talk ideas. So you're 548, so you're not a complete beginner. We've played people who are completely lower than you for sure. Girlfriend versus Hikaru. Yeah, we can go through girlfriend and Hikaru as well. Okay, so this is crazy. You're playing like the Grob, which is kind of disrespectful with everyone, or the Polish opening. Again, I'll send you a video, Joe, on Instagram. Where if you was going to choose an opening, I probably wouldn't choose this opening, just because principally speaking, it is not the best thing to be doing as a beginner, making life very difficult for you. I probably shouldn't have played the PS. I should have probably played like a Cillian or something. Maybe I can still do it. We'll Gambit or Pawn or something. And we'll just chill. We're going to talk to my chat. Big up everyone inside, by the way. How is my stream doing? Wow, we got 7 people in my Twitch stream, which is crazy. We were struggling to get 1 or 2. And we should be an affiliate. So everyone inside, thank you so much. If you like and chuck a follow as well, that would super help. We are on our road to affiliate. I think on the next stream, because our last few streams, you only need 3 concurrent viewers. And we've normally, I mean, our last few ones, we've been getting 5, 6, and 7s. And I mean, I've just looked now for the first time in a while. And it's 7. And although, yeah, we've been streaming quite long, probably should be good. Okay, so if I take, we could probably do some sort of tactic here, right, to stop him castling. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so he's already blundered. And this is something that I would also do, if you can hear me, Joe, is they call it knee-jerk reactions. When someone takes or offers like pieces, you need to kind of just take your time. You got 10 minutes on the board there, right? You have to trade first. But even then, I was then going to play this, guys. So if he took, I was then going to play here and not take back. You saw that, Jenny, probably? So here, here, and then we would have gone here. And the king would have had to take because we was attacking the queen. And then we can grab this and we would have stopped him castling. So thought I'd introduce him into that idea. Okay, let's push this pawn even though it undoubles him. Because he can't push because we a take. And we can just centralize our queen. Although with no other pieces developed, it can be very easy for him to kind of push us back and whatnot. Or he may not even take, may just develop. Support. Calm, we're going to do the same thing. Maybe we push here. Let's keep these doubled. I really like developing my knight, yeah. Ida, what's your name on chess.com, bro? Add me. Jenny, I've got you added, aren't I? I can't remember what your name is on chess.com though. We're def. Are you Fab V? Fab V's on. Okay. Let's take. But also, guys, for anyone who's a beginner, yeah, like I was talking on my stream yesterday, how sometimes now I'll just be hiking, I'll be reading, I can be walking, I can be in the gym exercising, I could be washing up my dishes. This is when it first happened. I was washing up, okay, and I hadn't even reviewed the game from earlier. Sometimes you review games. You should review all your games, but sometimes I don't. I'm sure you've seen me on my streams, and the game must have just been playing back in through my head. I didn't even know I was constantly doing this. I didn't even know I had the ability to do this, the skill level to do this. This was probably when I was about 1700. It happened the first time, 17, 1800, and I found myself like reviewing the game in my head, and I was like, oh my gosh, I missed a tactic, like a tactic, an idea. I've realized just organically through my own kind of intuition, without in the review, picturing the position in my head, and I'm just doing this like not even consciously, right? I'm just kind of like I'm not even like I'm there thinking like, oh, I want to think of chess. This is like when you start, you're addicted to chess, basically, right? You're literally thinking about it. Oh my god, so you made a move. Sorry, Joe, I'm kind of wasting time by wolfing. Okay, let's take the pawn back. And yeah, and I kind of noticed that that I'm thinking about the game, but my so when I was lower, when I was about 1,000 elo, went from 1,000 to 1,500. Well, it was at 1487 in 3 months, right? And again, it wasn't like I was playing it all the time and crazy, just kind of playing it when I had time, but very consistently. I was very consistent with my rapid, and I got it in 3 months. And what I'm trying to say to you guys, when that happened, it isn't like I kind of done anything differently. As long as you're just playing the same opening, you're playing chess, maybe you're watching chess, you're doing your puzzles, at some point it just clicks. Like you can't even explain it. Like, Jenny, have you ever had this in your no, it's fine. I mean, you should play ranked. You should play ranked. It'll get you better. That's how you get better. Don't play bots and things like that. Don't worry about losing, Joe. Like I've lost loads of elo, man. Last week I was bloody like in the 1800s. Um, just get used to it. It will help you get used to life as well, right? You have to get comfortable with losing. Things can go wrong. Things can go this and that, right? Chess is very, like, principally speaking, kind of mirrors life and all these different ideas. And you just have to lose to get better, right? You have to make mistakes. There's no different way about it. Plus, I'm also 1,500 elo points better than you, right? So it's like the reality is you probably are going to lose, and that's fine. I guess I might as well develop this, right? Make him lose a tempo. Guess he could hit me with this. Um, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, that was a good move, Joe. That's a true. Sometimes the best thing to do is counter attack. It's Bobby Fischer's rule. The best defense is to counter attack. Quite a high level scheme. I'm surprised that you actually found it, to be fair. So that is good. Just shows you that I wasn't doing things like that when I was a low level player. So shows you've got some sort of understanding. You will have to move your rook eventually. Cool. I actually need to like screw up this chair because it's getting ridiculously squeaky now. If you guys can hear that, squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Um, but yeah, chess is painful, man. Like chess is painful. Like you guys probably think, like, a lot of people say, like, come in my stream and say, how don't you tilt? How don't you rage? Guys, my blood boils on the inside. I promise you. You know, I'm human as well. Um, this is a beautiful tactic. Uh, and I am kind of being merciless against you as well, but it's it's a chess code, right? You gotta show them Wagwan in the barn, like Taliban in Iran. No, shout out Iran. Um, okay, let me just take probably like this, so we can hit him with that. Aye, Big Shams inside. Thank you, sir, for joining. How we doing, my bro? I love that Great Dane video was awesome. We're just kind of at the end of the stream at the moment. We're just playing one of our viewers and just having a chilled one, mate, because of we got the big 1987. If you can see it on the board, bro, hit our PB, and it's been great, really, great, really. Because I'm looking at my Twitch. We should be an affiliate on Twitch now as well. We've got our 25 followers. We may even have a couple more. Big up everyone who followed me these last couple days on Twitch. Uh, yeah, we beat a 2,000 to get our PB just then. Decent game, man. And one of my pals from school, I'm just giving him a game now. He's getting into chess, or he's just a beginner at chess for whatever reason. He's showing some love in my stream, so big up Joe. He's a GOAT on OISRS, but if anyone wants to know, bro, Bro, it was Iron Man. I've always wanted to do an Iron Man. I've always wanted to do an Iron Man. Just I haven't even managed to get a 99 on my original account. You know, I'll probably play it like a week or two every few months, 6 months or something every year. And yeah, I mean, one day we will get a 99 for sure. That is the goal. That is the life goal. Just like it's like Big Shams is 2100 for anyone inside. I'm sure if you know me, you probably know him. And he's a big G. We are a member of his community. We support my brother. But yeah, he's already got the eternal happiness. I think that's what everyone says, right? You hit 2000 elo and all of life's worries just dissipate, eternal bliss. At the moment, we're still in purgatory. Uh, um, but we are seeking eternal happiness, bro. We're nearly there, man. We're nearly there. All of life's problems are about to just go away, man. At the moment, it's grueling. It's still very grueling. Um, how do we want to do this? I mean, everything is winning that. Okay, let's just go. And yeah, we're kind of tired, guys. We've been streaming for a few hours. We're hungry as hell. We're gonna get some food after this. We're gonna make some crispy tofu and can we just play this? Yeah, let's play here. And okay. And yeah, eat some food. Love tofu. Got some rice, salad, and whatnot. Oh wait, can we get on that? Okay, no, let's just kill him off. Maybe stalemate, little stalemate ideas potentially. Um, shouldn't even need to grab a back. Something like this. Okay, GG's. Big up inside. Thank you for supporting everyone. Shams, thanks for popping along. Shams is Shams in. Hey, we got Big Shams. We got Jenny. Thank you for joining, guys. Thank you for all the love and support, guys. We're gonna go get some food. GG's Joe. I'm gonna message you on Instagram and we'll have a little chat or something. You just reminded me as well. I need to speak to Ayrton. So Ayrton was in my stream yesterday, Joe. If you know Ayrton as well. Getting some of the old gang back. We used to play COD. We used to play COD 4, COD 5, COD 6, and that back in the day. Me and Joe through. So big love for him, and I appreciate everyone inside. I'm actually gonna go eat though. Jenny, Shams, I'm probably gonna catch you in Shams' stream later, as we learn a lot from the Shams Master. And if anyone's interested in some higher level chess, I'd recommend giving him a follow. Thanks for that game, Joe. I'm definitely gonna enjoy my food. I love a bit of barbecue crispy tofu. We spice it up nicely, get some salad. And yeah. Ayrton's a G. Ayrton's a G. He's popped in my stream yesterday. Like I said, he's been showing some love. A few people have been showing us some love, which is awesome to see. And I appreciate every one of you. I'm gonna love you and leave you. And until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.